Accountability is a big topic in our society these days. It seems like wherever we go, people are talking about setting metrics and measuring results. I believe in those things. But when it comes to turning outward, accountability means something more than just the numbers. It means, am I living up to the pledges and promises I've made to my community? One key aspect of accountability is whether or not we're setting reasonable expectations for change. So often we set expectations that we know we can't hit. We set expectations that we know are not reasonable. But why do we do it? Because we believe we can gain people's trust by setting big expectations? Because we believe we can get their support for our programs? Maybe because we believe our funders will give us more money? But what happens when we set those expectations and we don't hit them? More false hope, more dashed expectations, more broken trust. Another part of accountability is taking meaningful actions. And here too often, we engage in window dressing. And again, I ask you, why? Because it's convenient? Because maybe we think no one is looking? Because maybe we think people will believe we're actually taking meaningful actions when in fact we're taking empty actions. But here again, it just leads to more false hope and dashed expectations and broken trust. The third part of accountability is building on what came before us and what comes after us. And yet, too often we operate in a vacuum. We're dreaming up programs that bear no relationship to what came before, and we're dreaming up actions that don't set the stage for others to take the baton and move it forward after we're done. So here's the intentionality test for accountability. Suppose I asked you to go to the room in your home or your apartment where you feel the safest and where you feel the most comfortable. And suppose I asked you to turn out all the lights. And suppose I asked you to close your eyes and think not about all your metrics, not about all your numbers, not about all the spreadsheets, not about all the strategies, but instead I asked you to think about this simple question. Am I living up to the pledges and promises I've made to my community?